Welcome to MHM. This is International Finance course for the students of Thai BMS. Semester 6. This course is designed as per Mumbai University's BMS syllabus. Paper pattern. Your paper is of 75 marks, divided into two parts. First practicals, which is around 40 to 45 marks, and second theory, which is around 30 to 35 marks. So it is balanced paper practicals and theory. Foreign exchange market. A foreign exchange market is a place where foreign exchange is bought and sold for another currency. For example, in India we use Indian rupees. However, when we want to go abroad, then we need foreign currency. This foreign currency we buy against paying Indian rupees. Foreign exchange market doesn't have any physical market anywhere in the world. Foreign exchange market is made up of Reserve Bank of India, other commercial banks, brokerage and agents. More about the foreign exchange market we will learn in subsequent chapters. Fiat currency is nothing but the paper currency of the country. For example, in India, Indian rupees is a fiat currency. Bank accounts. There are three types of bank accounts. First is Nostro account, second is Vostro account, and third is Loro account. First, Nostro account. We open our bank account with a bank like savings bank account, current bank account, etc. The same way, banks also need to open their account with other banks for smooth transactions. When bank open their account in other bank, then it is called Nostro account. For example, ICICI Bank open account with Citibank of USA in US dollars. Thus, Nostro account is a bank account held in a foreign country by a domestic bank, denominated in the currency of that country. Nostro accounts are used to facilitate settlement of foreign exchange and trade transactions. The term is derived from the Latin word for ars. Second type of bank account is Vostro account. Vostro account is opposite of Nostro account. In Vostro account, other bank open bank account with our bank. Vostro account is a bank account held in India, by a foreign bank, denominated in the Indian currency. The term is derived from the Latin word for yours. For example, Citibank of USA is having Indian rupees account with ICICI Bank. Third and the last type of bank account is Loro account. Loro account refers to the third-party accounts. For example, ICICI Bank is having account with Citibank, USA. When State Bank of India want to do some transaction with Citibank, USA, but does not have account with Citibank, then it will take help of ICICI Bank to complete the transaction. Since SBI doesn't have direct relationship with Citibank, USA, and SBI takes help of ICICI Bank, SBI will call Citibank, USA as Loro account. When two banks are having accounts with each other, that is, Nostro and Vostro accounts, then, such relationship is called correspondent bank. This accounting relationship is a type of agent of the bank in whose name the account stands, and undertakes various functions. Correspondent bank's relationship is very important for smooth transfer of funds. For example, let ICICI Bank is having account with Citibank, USA. Since USA may have hundreds of banks and ICICI cannot open accounts with all the banks of USA. Suppose ICICI Bank wanted to pay any amount in USA in any bank, let's say American Express Bank, USA, then instead of contacting American Express Bank, it will contact Citibank and pay money to Citibank, who in turn transfer fund to American Express Bank. Thus Citibank is a correspondent bank of ICICI Bank and acts as an agent of ICICI Bank in USA.
Balance of payment is a balance sheet of a country. BOP is a systematic record of accounts of all economical transactions between residents of a country and non-residents country. The account is prepared using the double entry accounting system, and therefore, BOP is always balances. Balance of payment is divided into three parts. First, current account. Second, capital account. And third, reserves account. Current account. The current account of the BOP is made up of three balances, namely merchandise, visible, balance, services, invisible, balance, and unilateral, gifts, donations, etc. transfer balances. Effectively, it reflects the net flow of goods, services, and unilateral transfers. Capital account. The capital account records all international transactions that involve creation of assets and liabilities in foreign currencies. For example, loan taken or loan repaid. Reserves account. Reserves accounts are created for recording the assets of the government, such as foreign reserves, gold, special drawing rights, SDR, etc.
Balance of trade. Balance of trade is described as the difference between the value of merchandise, visible goods, exports and imports. Thus, BOT represents the net trade in tangible assets. Surplus/deficit of the BOP, the net effect of current and capital accounts taken together represents the status of the BOP. Surplus/deficit of the balance of payment. If the net effect is positive, that is inflows are more than the outflows, then the BOP is said to be surplus. Whereas, if the net effect is negative, that is, foreign exchange outflows are more than inflows, then the BOP is said to be deficit. Okay. So we learned some basic theory. From here we will learn the art of foreign exchange calculations. The next 4 chapters in your exercise book is based on practicals. In the beginning you might feel tiredness, and very easy questions. But please solve all exercise questions, because difficult questions are based on these easy questions only. Foreign exchange practicals are like chain. Whatever we are going to study now, we will do the same thing in the last practical lecture. So please follow all rules properly. Please note, Forex practicals is not like your regular practical chapters. You are going to learn a new language, and learning of new language needs passion and practice. Follow the rules, keep practice. It's scoring, and you can score very well in the exam if you follow all the rules properly. Every country have different currencies. For example, India have Indian rupees and USA has US dollars. In foreign exchange market, to bifurcate and easily understand the different currencies, each country has given an abbreviation and symbol. For example, Indian rupees has abbreviation INR and dollar has abbreviation USD. So India have abbreviation INR. Likewise, all the countries have abbreviations. And all countries have 3 characters abbreviations. In abbreviation code, first 2 characters is of country name and the last character is a currency name. For example, in INR, IN stands for India and R stands for rupees. Let's practice for some famous currency names. Country, currency name, abbreviation, and symbols. Country name is USA and USA currency name is United States dollars and abbreviation is USD. UK and UK currency name is Great Britain pounds and abbreviation is GBP. Japan and Japan currency name is Japanese yen and abbreviation is JPY. Europe and Europe currency name is European euro and abbreviation is EUR. Australia and Australia currency name is Australian dollars and abbreviation is AUD. Please remember, abbreviation has 3 characters, but currency symbol can be a symbol, or characters, or mix, or symbol plus characters, like Malaysia and Malaysian currency name is Malaysian ringgit, abbreviation is MYR. And the symbol is just RM. Let's begin the basics of reading the quotations. Let's say $1 equals Indian rupees 50. This equation we will write in international finance as USD/INR equals 50. In this quotation, there are two currencies are involved. First USD, and second INR. USD we put on left-hand side, and INR we put on right-hand side. Whichever currency is on the left-hand side we'll call base currency, and whichever currency is on the right-hand side we'll call variable currency. So we have two currency names in one quotation, USD and INR. USD is on left-hand side, and INR is on right-hand side. Left-hand side currency is called base currency, while right-hand side currency is called variable currency. Suppose we go to bank to buy the currency. At the same time there are other people who come to sell currency. Bank don't give same rate for buy and sell. The rates are different for buying a currency and for selling a currency. This gives us two different rates. We put the rates also on the left-hand side and right-hand side. Left-hand side rate is called bid, and right-hand side rate is called ask.
Remember, rule number 1. When any currency will have 1 or 100, then it will be base currency and it will be on the left-hand side of the quotation. When any currency will have some other amount, then it will be variable currency and it will be on the right-hand side of the quotation. For example, let $1 equals 62.3525 Indian rupees and 62.3550. Since USD equals 1, therefore it will be on the left-hand side of the quotation, and INR which have variable amount, then it will be on the right-hand side of the quotation. Remember, rule number 2. Bid is a buy rate of the bank, and ASK is the sell rate of the bank. Bank always buy at low rate and sell at high rate, and therefore bid rate will always be less than the ASK rate. Remember, rule number 3. We will always use exactly 4 decimal points. No 3 decimals, no 2 decimals, and no 5 decimals, but exactly 4 decimals. So if a quotation will have 3 decimals, then we will add 1 zero at the end to make it 4 decimals.
Okay. So now we will have quotation in this format only. Base currency will be on the left-hand side. Base currency is always a currency which have 1 or 100 rupees. Variable currency on the right-hand side. Variable currency is a currency which have variable amount of money. Bid amount on the left-hand side, and ask amount on the right-hand side. Bid amount will always be less than the ask amount. And all our quotation will be of exactly 4 decimal points. And we will call this quotation as standard quotation. Question No. 1. 1 USD is equal to INR 50.2350 50.2400. In this question, USD is equal to 1. Therefore, USD will be on the left-hand side, and INR will be on right-hand side, and therefore, solution will be USD slash INR 50.2350 50.2400. Second question. INR 50.2350 50.2400 per USD. USD in this question is on the right-hand side, but per means 1, and therefore USD will be on the left-hand side, and INR will be on the right-hand side. So the solution will be USD slash INR 50.2350 50.2400. Third question. INR 50.2350 50.2400 slash USD. In this question, INR has variable amount of 50.2350 dash 50.2400. Therefore, USD automatically becomes 1. Since USD is equal to 1, it will be on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side will be INR. You can now try to solve question number 4 onwards. Please note, different currencies are used, and therefore try to read the entire currency name. For example, GBP is equal to Great Britain pound. If you failed to understand currency name, then check exercise book.